Well, we made it in. Got about 3 inches of snow and everything. First thing we gotta do, is not fall off the step. First thing I gotta do is unhook this trailer because there was some the lights were giving me problems on Thursday. So I gotta unhook this, hook to a different trailer, and then we're headed to Carver to load some salt for a local drop, and then down by Binghamton to pick up shred. I don't know just what shred is, but I'm assuming it's like shredded metal or something. So, all right, let's get moving.
Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin, a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. By the river, gonna rest my eyes, 'cause I know this time tomorrow there ain't gonna be blue skies. I walk a lonely mile, so many years I roam. I'm sinking slowly, so low, Lord, won't you take me?
Alright, well I had an issue with the air suspension wasn't coming up. Got that taken care of. Something to do with the ABS on the truck and the trailer. So now, got a little bit of snow up on the tarp. I'm gonna run this over to an empty spot in the parking lot, dump that off, and then we're headed to Carver to get loaded finally. It's 7:15, so been screwing around for an hour. It's time to get some progress here. So, I got the body going up and the tarp is closed. It's like out. So it's covering the trailer is what I mean. I'm putting the body up to see if some of the snow will fall off the top of it so that when you open it and the tarp like bunches up, it doesn't pinch that snow in there and then freeze. What I can't get off from dumping it, most of it just blows off. It's pretty light anyway, so once I get going down the road, it'll come off. But this just 2 seconds to do this to save 2 hours worth of putting a new motor on and the money of burning a motor out. So it's worth a try. So I'm dumping this. Looks like somebody dumped right next to me there. I found out what shred was. Apparently it is shredded metal, like I thought, and that's coming back to Carver either this afternoon or tomorrow morning, whatever. Depends on what time I get down here and back. So, get this up, put the body down, and we're out of here, finally. we're all loaded at Carver. We got salt. We're headed to Glenville, New York. It's like 30 minutes up the road. We'll dump there, and then we'll do some real trucking down to Oswego. Oswego, something like that. Anyway, it's down by Binghamton, like a half an hour west of Binghamton. So, all right, here we go. Alright, we made it. Glenville. Just gonna wait. Steve's dumping right now, and once he's out of here, we'll back into the salt shed and dump. But in the meanwhile, since this place we gotta go get this shred is further than 100 miles, I think, it's gonna be close enough that I'm not gonna take the chance. I'll just do the logbook. So we got here 8:30. Should be out of here by 9. If not, I'll change it then. New York. Alright, that was easy. Oh, I forgot to put the date. It's the 4th. 1/4/2021. Oh, Happy New Year, guys. Let's try our luck on this year. Maybe we'll do a little better than last year, you know, with viruses and all the whole nine. So, alright, I'm just gonna hang out here. I got my axle up. I gotta run the axle manual on this because this trailer isn't set up for the truck. I'll show you that later, I guess, if I remember. But it's nothing more than just getting out and putting it up, putting it down. You just don't have to switch for the front axle in here, so it is what it is. But this is a steerable axle, and you can't back up with a steerable axle because you can ruin it if you do too much backing up with it. So I'm gonna have to think about that, and I'm so used to not having a steerable axle. Hopefully I remember. But all right, that's it. That's the update. We're at Glenville. We're gonna dump and get out of here and head southwest to get that shred. I'll get with you in a second. Dump there. It's kind of hectic having this different trailer. I'm not used to this trailers at all. And basically these trailers all work the same way, but I mean it's a frame trailer. Everything's pretty much the same as my trailer. They're all basically the same, but they're all a little bit different. So it takes me a little bit to, you know, I get out of my routine that I get in with my trailer, and I gotta start all over with this. So of course there's like 4 dump trucks waiting for me to get out of the way. The guy in the loader is like itching to put my salt away. There's wires. So that's that. We're out of there now. Now we're gonna get back on the thruway. I'm gonna take 88 down to Binghamton. That's the bumpiest road in the world. It ain't really bumpy. It's actually decent shape, but it's a concrete road. So it like dun 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 for like the next 2.5 hours. You hit these gaps in the road. So if it doesn't put me to sleep, it'll drive me nuts. One or the other. It depends on what type of mood you're in. But anyways, we're all buttoned up. Everything's good. So we're just gonna go. I'll see you either down there, maybe on the way or something, but I'll see you. Alright, before I get too far, I just got on 88 here. I'm running late because I had to switch these trailers and everything. I mean, it's no fault. It's just stuff I had to do because of the light issue on my other trailer. But I want to get moving, but I don't want to forget, since this is a new trailer and it's taller than my old trailer, I want to measure and see basically how high it is, because from what I understand, the exit I got to get off and Oswego or Owego or whatever is, the sign says 12.7, so you get an extra foot, so it should be 13.7. Should have no problem. Like a van trailer or anybody should be able to go under this bridge that I'm hearing about. But while I have time, while I'm thinking about it, you can't be too safe. So I'm going to get out, I'm going to measure just a rough idea of how tall it is. I know my stacks are like 13 even or 13.1, somewhere right in there. So I usually figure like 13.3 just to be safe. So I want to see if this trailer is taller than that or not. Normally I wouldn't pull over on the side of the road like this, especially seeing as though there's a tandem lot over there to pull into. That's your best bet, but they have it blocked off because they're getting rid of the toll booths. So for whatever reason, you can't get in there from here. So I wouldn't suggest pulling over. Like if you know there's a rest area coming up, that's your best bet. But this is going to have to do for now, you know, before I think about it. One thing I screwed up, I wanted to do while I was loaded, I had a pretty decent load on. I was like 108 or something like that, so I was close enough to legal. I wanted to take pictures of my gauges on the tractor and the trailer so I knew how to load that again, and I forgot. I can't remember everything. Luckily I remembered to stop and measure this trailer. Oh god. All right, let's get out and do this. My feet are soaked. We gotta get moving. This ought to be a good time. All right, so I'm like 12.8, so I got plenty of room. My stacks are taller, which I kind of figured, but you can't be too safe so you don't end up smashed in some bridge somewhere, because I'd rather take 15 minutes to do this than 8 hours to get this thing unwedged from a bridge. All right, so since I'm so close to the bathroom, let's do that and get rolling. I wanted to take pictures of the gauges so I knew how much this weighed. It's not a huge deal if you forget to do that. You basically, a lot of the loader operators or the operators have an idea of what they're putting on you, thereabouts. So it's not a huge deal, and they got a scale there. So what I'm gonna do, what I'll have to do, is go by what he thinks, load it to what he thinks, get on the scale, check my weight, and then if I'm light, I'll have to go back in and get more. If I'm heavy, I'll have to go back in and have him take some out. Usually they use like a grapple or a magnet or something for this metal shred. So it shouldn't be a big deal. It just, to save time, if I had remembered to do that, which I normally do, I don't know, I guess with this trailer and stuff, I'm just got a million things on my mind trying to do everything right here. And but that just would have saved some time. So it's not the end of the world. It just, it would have got me a lot closer. So I wanted to clarify that a little bit. All right, so I told you how bumpy this road is. I don't know if you can see, because the GoPro is pretty good at stabilization, but you might be able to see in the shifter. Hold on a second. Well, there you go. I don't know, can you see that? But anyways, that's basically the next 3 hours for me. Probably 2.5 hours for me, but we're trucking along. Just wanted to give you an update, and I noticed the shifter was going, so thought I'd show you what I was talking about. Yeah, probably 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2.5 hours. We'll be down there. We got to get down to Binghamton, and then we got to get on 86 West. And oh, that's nice. I don't know if you can see that. Instead of fixing the road, they just put a sign up that says rough road. I mean, I could have told them that. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. Anyways, back to work. Sure is pretty out here. It's too bad it's so slimy. The snow makes things nice looking, but it makes the roads just mush and slime, and then it makes your windows like that. This is dirty. Dirty. Clean your rat. Anyways. I guess this is us. Corporate Drive. Then what do? We go in the end of that, and it should be over in there. Oh yeah, there's some scrap trucks. Oh yeah, that's the place. All right, good. Very good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull over right here because I gotta get my boots on, and when I get in here, these people are gonna be rushing me around to back up here and do this and do that, and I wanna be ready. I wanna get the tarp open, do everything out here. I know I'm gonna be in some people's way, but there's room for them to go around me if they gotta. We're gonna do everything right now. We're gonna do the logbook, 11:30. We go home in a minute. All right, I don't know how long we're gonna be here, so I didn't mark that yet, but that's done. So now we don't gotta worry about that. If we get rushed around here, if you can be proactive about this stuff. Oh my God. My feet are wet. These boots are wet. Ain't easy getting them on. Nobody behind me yet. That's very good. Steve said channel 15, so let's do that right off the bat. gotta get a shred for Queemans. He said, okay.
Coming to your inbound 137, 10 from Rochester.
There's the Popo. Oh, that's a jail. That's the jail I see.
Coming 137, 10 from Rochester.
Now we gotta look for like a scale or something. We gotta scale in, I'm sure. Look at this pothole up here. See, this sucks. I don't know if I can go through. See that water? You probably can't see this stuff I can see, but there's water there, and I don't know if there's holes in there. What's this? All drivers must. All trucks. Drivers report to front office.
161 outbound empty.
Oh, I got it. This isn't even where I gotta go. That's a whole different place. Oh, here's some of the boys.
Straight back there where you were, Mike.
Oh, there's a bunch of us here.
Thank you.
We made it. We got here. We're in here. There's like 8 or 10 Cedar Hill Idlewild trucks here. So we got a little while. There's 2 more getting loaded, and then I'll back straight up from where I was. I was gonna show you all that, but it's just got hectic for a minute. Everybody was like going around. I didn't know what I was doing, but I'll show you on the way out what it looks like.
108 outbound empty lane.
Thanks, Deb. I think that's her name. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna wait here for a minute for these trucks to get loaded. I'm gonna back straight up from where I am. I don't know if you could see. Back there. Get loaded up with this shred, this metal recycling stuff. And then we'll head back towards, actually it's going to Carver. It's not really going to Carver, but it's going to the same place as Carver is, where I get the salt. So, that's what we're doing now. All right, it's our turn. Let's back it up and get it loaded. Alright, that's that. We're loaded. It took a little while because this stuff, I don't want to rip up my tarp. So, that took a little while, but we got her. We got her. Now we got to get out through the minefield here. I don't know if you can see.
Truck 125 inbound, 10 from DT Auto.
That'll vibrate down a little bit. When I get out, I want to show you guys what this stuff is anyway. But I think I got to go up on there and kick a couple pieces out so it doesn't catch in the tarp when I try to close it. But I want to get out of here first, get my paperwork, get all that stuff done. Because I don't know how these people are about cameras at these places. I don't know
153 outbound.
why they would care, but you never know. You don't want to take no chances. These places are always a minefield because there's metal all over everywhere. You can't, like, I could pick the best I can, but you can't, and there's holes you don't want to hit, rip your bump, oh, like that. Oh my God. There's no winning at these places. There's really no winning. You just go in and hope that you get out without flat tires, I guess. It's really the only option. Try to miss the big pieces. But like in these holes, you can't see when there's water on the ground what you're running over. All right, anyway, so we got to go up here. We got to scale out, and then I'm going to park outside the scales, go back, get my paperwork, and then I'll show you. Then I'll show you guys what this stuff looks like in the trailer. right, we're all done. We got paperwork signed. Everything's good. We're light. I was all worried we were going to be heavy, but we're light. This stuff doesn't fit. You fill the trailer up, and there's no room left, but you're got plenty of weight left. So it's just so loose and like less dense, I guess. All right, let me try to get up here. I want to show you what it looks like at least. And you can see the trailer's right up to the top. I gotta check anyway because I want to see if it settled any so that I could shut the tarp without ripping anything on the tarp. So let me try to do this one-handed. I've done it before on the dump truck. I don't know if I can do it on this thing or not. Alright. Oh, this is easier. Ugh. That's way easier. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I could see a piece over there I'm gonna have to get, which I'll put the camera down because I don't want to fall off this thing. There's a little room here, but you can't, like, I mean, you'd spend 4 hours here getting loaded to get an extra 300 pounds. So, but look at, there's like saw blades and stuff in there. I gotta walk over this now somehow. Let me get that and then I'll be back with you in a second. All right. Well, I got all over me. There's like saw blades and old pieces of just everything in there. But I had to climb up because there was a couple pieces on the passenger side. But I got it all down now. I don't know, I probably should have brought the camera up there, but I don't know, between like not falling off the trailer and watching spots in the pile so I don't step on like a scalpel or something. I don't know what's in there, just a bunch of stuff. You saw it. Sorry, we got the tarp closing now. We ain't got to worry about that. We don't have to worry about being overweight. Like you saw, there was that little bit of spot that had some room, but I mean, to gain 400 or 500 pounds of that stuff and make it so that he's got to push it down and move it all around and everything, it's not worth it. So, all right, the tarp's closing now. We got to go back through town, get on 86 East, head back towards Binghamton, then up 88, bring this to Queens, the same place we load salt. And that'll be that. Alright, that's that, guys. We're all loaded up. We're back on the highway. Probably 20 minutes to Binghamton, then I'll get on 88 and head towards Albany. Get this probably 3 hours, 3.5 hours total to get back. It's 1:45 right now, so probably about 4 o'clock or so, somewhere in there. I think my math is right. I don't know. I just did that quick. But anyway, here we go. Let's get this shred up there. Well, remember how I was saying, but you got to be careful on them scrap yards because the pieces of metal and all that, and you can't see them. There's nothing you can do. I mean, like I said, you avoid the big ones, but you can't tell where everything is. So I got about halfway back to the shop, or back to Queens to dump this, and we're shot. We're down. I can't find anything in it, but there's got to be something on the bottom, or maybe it came out by now or something. Anyways, I can't go anywhere. And also, there's I don't know if you could see, but DOT found it for me. Everything was good when I left there, and good old tire goes flat just before we pull in for DOT apparently. But that's our, I mean, safety. You can't run along on a flat tire. So it's good they found it, I guess. I usually stop. You guys know me. You watch the videos enough to know I usually stop and check stuff. So I'm sure would have found it one way or another. But just kind of all comes back to these scrap yards. You can't it's so hit or miss. You can go in there 10 times and never pick up any piece of metal, or you can go in there 2 times in a row and get a flat. It's hard to tell. Just lucky it wasn't like a steer tire or something. So here I am. I'm shut down here for now. We're waiting to find out who's we're gonna have somebody sent out here to put a new tire on. So who knows how long that'll take, but I'll keep you updated. Well, Bug from John's Towing got our tire fixed. Nice guy, actually. I'm joking, but a real nice guy. Came right out here quick, got our tire fixed. I'm just waiting for him to finish up paperwork so I can sign and head back up. We're not going to make it up to Queemans to dump this tonight. There's no way, just because of the tire issue. But all in all, I mean, DOT, we all hate going through DOT, but all in all, a flat tire needed to be fixed anyway. I would have caught it either now at this rest area or the next one anyway when I stopped. So it had to be fixed. So it is what it is. Worked out good. Didn't take too long. Took longer than I wanted, but not too long. So all in all, is what it is. Got it fixed. We're gonna head out and head north. I think that's about it, guys, just because with everything going on and we're losing daylight and everything, and we're not going to be dumping this tonight anyway. So I guess that's going to be it for the video. Appreciate you guys watching, and as always, thanks for subscriptions and comments and the likes and everything. Keep it up. I really appreciate it. We're like 700 and something, which to a lot of people that's not a lot of subscriptions, but to me, just dumping some salt once in a while, it's really cool. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. We're gonna roll north and head her home.
The broken and fallen, damned old souls been sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when daylight.
Alright, let's quit screwing off. It's time to go.
Life a sin, a life a lie.